All right, guys, where are we now? We're on the corner of 23rd and 33rd. 23rd and 33rd. That would be 23rd Avenue and 33rd Street. And there is Engine 302, by the way. They are getting lunch. There is a food cart behind that fire truck. You can see the smoke coming out of the back. They are not putting out a fire. I promise you, there is no fire. They are getting lunch. We're right outside Jack's Pizza. I don't know. I've never had Jack's Pizza, so I don't know if Jack's Pizza is good. This is also where the Amtrak and the railroads run. Where are we going to be walking, though? We're going to be walking down 23rd Avenue. I don't know if we're always going to be walking down 23rd Avenue. That's where we're starting. Let's just say that we're going to be walking on the neighborhood streets of Astoria, Queens. Look at this house. Smack right there. Smack dab in the middle of the block. With the big wall of the train tracks up there. It's an interesting place to have a house. So if you watched my last walk, we did a lot of walking in that one, so we're going to continue. It is now 70 degrees. It is officially up to 70 now. When I started the walk earlier, it was 65, the walk from Jackson Heights to here. Now you're going to start seeing people with no jackets on. Starting to see people in t-shirt and shorts. I am in t-shirt and shorts right now. I took my jacket off. This right here is 31st Street. And I am going to run across. There you go. So let's check out 23rd, see what they got on here. Looks like, yeah, some restaurants. Real estate, beauty salon, insurance. They got it all over here. And if I didn't give you guys a look at the other side, this is what the other side looks like. Got some stuff over there. You got New York City bagel and coffee. Got a Thai kitchen, swing time hair, gelato. You can hear an espresso machine in there. All right, so 70 degrees on March 9th. We have officially hit the 70 degree mark. Yesterday in Brooklyn, we almost hit 70. We got up to 68 degrees. Oh, something smells really good, guys. I don't know what that is, but oh my god. I wonder if it's this place over here. I don't know what it was. It probably could have been coming from outside somebody's window. Was it Kitty Sullivan's? I don't know. I don't think it was that. Maybe it was this place. Sandro's Latin Food. It was definitely from this place. Because I smelled the sauce and the spices. Colombian, Ecuadorian. Zio Pepe's Pizzeria. I thought that said hypocrites. Yeah, pretty much does almost say that. Medical Surgical Care Center. I wonder what kind of surgery you're going to get in this place. You can hear the Amtrak up there if you look. There's the Amtrak going by. We're walking right by the big elevated train trestle of the Amtrak. See some of these homes all attached and bunched up next to each other. Yeah, some nice homes across the street. I don't know if you guys can see those. Those are nice. Very nice spring day here in New York. Very nice. Turns out to be a very nice day. And tomorrow, it'll continue to be nice. And then by the weekend, it's going to get cool again, so. I had said on the last walk, my birthday is coming up on the 18th, and it's supposed to be cold on that day. Only in the upper 30s to low 40s, so winter is not over yet. We still got some winter to get through. Got a lot of these nice homes. They're just like 1 level, 2 level homes. Nice big windows with the bricks. Got this nice tree. I like the way they trimmed this tree. Very nice the way they trimmed that. That'll keep the tree healthy for a long time. A lot of people don't realize if pruning the trees, if you could get somebody to prune your tree will stay healthy for a long time. So 21st Street. Well, I guess at this point, guys, I'm going to be taking you guys down to the waterfront because we're about to hit the park. I'm pretty sure we're about to run into the park here. So, I'll stop and take a break here at this long line of traffic. Oh, this is 21st. That's right. Duh. 21st is a big road. This is it's a busy road over here. Here we go. So what I'll do, guys, I will take you guys through the park onto the waterfront, and then we'll come back into the streets and look at some more side streets, and we'll wrap it up that way. So we got a bit of walking to go. We're not going to be finished just yet. Spend some time in these side streets when we get back out of the park. Great view of the Hell's Gate Bridge right here. This is one of the popular spots to get a good picture because of the high ground. Remember, you always want the high ground, right? Anakin Skywalker found out the hard way that he didn't have the high ground. This is a very nice area right here. I'll give you guys a look at the bridge. There you go. You see people are out suntanning, guys. Look, these people, those are people laying out suntanning. It's never too early, I guess, to start getting your tan. So I'm going to take you guys on a little walk here that I wanted to do the last time. But if you remember the last time we were here, just about a month ago, it was all snow covered. You could go back and look at that walk. I mean, it was just all snow. But this time we're gonna walk through the arches. This is what I wanted to do the last time. So let's get on the path here. I'm gonna take you guys through the arches. A little bit of a steep incline that I gotta climb here. Here we go. It's like a little hill. Here you go, guys. Look at that. Look at that. taking you guys through the arches of the Hell's Gate Bridge. And then I'll take you guys onto the waterfront, and then we'll get back onto the streets. In case you're wondering what it looks like above me, I'll give you that perspective. This is the last one. And we're gonna go this way. You guys are gonna hear a little bit of wind maybe in the microphone. It's got a little bit of a breeze coming in off of the river here. I remember last time we were here, like a month ago, it was all ice in that river. It's all gone. All went away. Until next winter, maybe. You see a lot of people sitting out on blankets. It's that kind of day, man. Like I said, it's the first warm day since last summer. I had to sneeze a couple of times, by the way. That's why I stopped the camera. Look at that, guys. A nice view of the bridge here. That's the Hell's Gate, and then over here is the RFK in front of us. Look at the currents of this river. This is a very dangerous river. Look at that current, guys. You could actually see the rip currents. A lot of times what happens is when the tugboats and any kind of boats that got to come out this way, sometimes they got to wait until the tide goes the other way. I believe that's why they call it Hell's Gate, right? Wasn't there like a disaster? Like a boat that sank and a bunch of people died? So what we'll do is we will now take this down around the park. We'll get past the bridge and we'll get back onto some side streets for the ends of the walk. There's one street that I like that has some really nice homes. I want to get on that street. Nice and quiet down here. You could hear the low roar of the bridge up there, the traffic on the bridge. We're gonna do a walk one day. I'll take you guys over the bridge. We'll go through Randall's Island and into the Bronx. So this will take you, if you walk over the bridge and through Randall's Island, eventually, you know, there's a pathway. You'll end up in the South Bronx where we were about a month ago. If you remember that Mott Haven walk we did, you'll end up in that area. You'll end up over there. And then from there, you could make your way up to the concourse and then eventually over to Yankee Stadium. You can, you know, realistically, I know I can. I could do it. I'll walk to Yankee Stadium from here. It's a bit of a walk, though, but you'll do it. You could do it. Give you guys a look on the Bronx side. You have the Bronx out there, and then over here, what you're looking at over here is, you can't see it, but Roosevelt Island's over here, and that's the upper west side of Manhattan. That's what you're looking at all over there. All those buildings are the upper west side of Manhattan right there. I knew everyone was going to be out today running. That's the thing. When it gets warm, everybody comes out and starts running or riding their bikes or whatever. Got a New York City ferry coming in. We are under the bridge. You can see the, I believe that's the tramway station out there, Roosevelt Island, if I'm not mistaken. Or is that the station on the Manhattan side? I'm pretty sure that's probably the Roosevelt Island side. You got Randall's Island, you got Roosevelt. That's probably just like a shipping terminal or something. That's all that is over there probably. I'm used to seeing the big towers that hold the cables for the tramway, so it kind of looks like that, but that's over there. It just looks like a shipping station or something. A loading dock. Roosevelt Island would be over these buildings over here. You need to get past these taller buildings to see Roosevelt Island. It would be it would be like the northern tip of Roosevelt Island. The island itself is not long. Roosevelt Island, I think it's only a mile across from the north end to the south end. I mean, you go walk around the perimeter of Roosevelt Island in like less than 20 minutes, I guess. All right, we're going to be getting back on some side streets now. Nice spring chime walk in Queens. But now what we're going to do, we're going to get into the side streets. This is like a condominium complex. Look, you got a tennis court. There's some people here playing tennis. Only one tennis court, though, it looks like. All right, we're gonna go up this street right here. Whatever this street is. I mean, I think we were on Shore Boulevard the whole time, but now we're about to go, the streets are about to change over here. What is this? It goes from Shore Boulevard to 12th Street. That's where we are. So we're now gonna be walking up 12th Street. Which side should we walk on? I guess we'll walk on this side. We're walking into the sun right now. This is the block right here. This next block up, it's got some nice homes on this block. This is 26th Avenue that we're about to cross. These side streets over here, I got some nice homes. Like even over there. I think there's like a mansion over here. Yeah, this is like a mansion over here, guys. Right here. Look at this. This is the whole property right here. All these gates. Look at inside there. Look at the inside. It's like something out of The Godfather. Look at this. Got a cobblestone driveway. Look at that. I mean, that's like something out of The Godfather. Look at this house. I'm gonna turn the camera around a second. I can't even see the house. I mean, the gates are all high and everything. Maybe we should get across the street. We go across the street. Get a better look of the house. There you go. That's what I was talking about. Look at that house. Beautiful house. It's not a house, it's an estate. Right? That's what we call an estate. And then over here, there's a really nice 2 homes right next to each other. Look at that home over there, guys. The blue one. Actually, both of them. Look at that. It looks like something from down south, Louisiana. Then you got these homes right here. Look at that. That's all wooden siding, guys. I don't think that's aluminum. That's all wooden. It's all wood. Look at that. That is amazing. Yeah, you got these homes right here. Look at this. Look at these homes. Like, this whole block is just stacked with like a beautiful old colonial style like type mansions and stuff. Look at that one. And then you got this one on the corner here. So in case you wondered, I don't know if this is a convent. There's a cross. I don't know if this is a church. There's a sign on the corner here on 27th Avenue. But Astoria has some really nice real estate. You wouldn't think it if you just walked by the train tracks. So there you go. And you hear me sniffling, it's because of all this dirt in the air. I'm starting to, like, I feel like I'm gonna sneeze. It's not good. There's nothing I could do about it. It's like they're doing a lot of road construction over here. Look at that. Oh, this whole road is getting done. All the way down, look at that. This right here is St. George Church. That nice little whitish colored house. I am taking you guys to the streets of Astoria, some of the side streets that I never show you guys. Hi, I'm currently being recorded, and so are you. I always love it when I hear that. Same voice. Those cameras that come on and say, oh, you're being recorded. No, let's these streets are gonna merge, but let's do this one over here. This is Astoria Boulevard. I think that's what we'll do. We'll get onto Astoria Boulevard and get back. I gotta get back into Brooklyn, right? So I'm gonna need to get on the train. So it only makes sense to go this way. What I'll do is I will get across the street in the shade. That way you guys can see everything for a little bit. So I've been walking since we were in Jackson. I say it's sort of like the last two walks I did, where I walked from Parkside Avenue all the way. I walked to 86th Street, and I broke that up into two walks. And now today, we started at Roosevelt Avenue, and I took you guys over by LaGuardia. And we ended it over on 31st, and now here I am, 31st Street. We started on 23rd Avenue, went through the park, and now we're on Astoria Boulevard. Turn around, I'll show you guys this old historic building here on the intersection. That little tower on the top. Well, we're back on 21st, so we got to cross it again. Very busy intersection. Bubba Joe's. I want to get back across the street, and I was going to take it, but I couldn't do it because of all these cars. What I was going to do is I was going to cross behind this guy, but then I saw all this traffic coming towards me. Now I'm going to cross behind him. Got to watch his truck. Don't worry, guys. I have never, ever been hit by a car in New York City, and I've been crossing New York City streets since I was like 9 years old, 8 years old. You know, sometimes when I'm crossing the street, some people get a little anxiety and they think I don't know what I'm doing. Remember, my camera is pointing where I'm not looking, so sometimes a lot of people, they see my camera view and they think that's where my eyes are. You know, you get used to that point of view kind of thing, but I'm pointing my camera one way and then I'm looking the other way, so. Well, we're on Astoria Boulevard, and that's where we're going to stay until the end of the walk. We're going to be heading over to the train station. So yeah, some cement going on over here. Looks like they're pumping cement to build a retainer wall or something back there. It is really nice out, by the way. I think I've said that like 20 times. Absolutely gorgeous out. Shorts and t-shirt weather for sure. Of course, you're going to see people like that holding their jackets if it's too warm for them. I said this in the last walk I had. I got a t-shirt and shorts, but I wore like a spring jacket because it was cooler in the morning. But I anticipated I was going to take the jacket off at some point.
Wait, that's like a reset because I feel like the last time. But like this, the thing is like.
27th Street. After the winter that we've had so far, and I say so far because it's not officially over, but I guarantee you a lot of people outside right now are loving this. I can see the train station, guys. What I'll do is I will take you guys up on the overpass and give you guys a look. There's like a nice view up there, and that's where we'll end it. We'll end it up there. Yeah. 29th Street. Well, there goes my train. That's a train I gotta get on right there. So what that means is the next one, well, here's the thing. You got two trains running on that line. You got the W and the N. It's not really a long wait, but probably get on the train in about 10 minutes from now. Wait to cross 29th Street here. This is an exit point for the highway of the bridge, so like they're coming off all these cars you see, they're coming off the bridge. That's why there's a lot of traffic over here. Oh, there we go. It's two new friends over here. All right, here we go. Wrapping it up. We're gonna go up onto the overpass. Which is newly constructed. These are all new train stations. They had tore everything down over here a few years ago and rebuilt everything. So the overpass we're about to go on is brand new. All brand new overpass. I remember it was falling apart years ago. This is much nicer than it used to be. Years ago, it was not as wide and it was just falling apart. It was really old and decrepit. And now you got this great view. I'm about to show you guys of the highway. I mean, it's a great view of the highway if you like highways, but there you go. So that's it, guys. We're gonna end it here. I want to thank everybody for tagging along as we watch all these cars go over the RFK Bridge, probably going over to the Bronx or maybe into Manhattan. I'll give you guys a 360, well, 180 view. Get a park to my right there. There you go. All right, guys. I am going to get on the train. I hope you guys have a great day, and I will catch you on the next one. Take care, and bye-bye.